Day 4 of Runmas. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to explain in this run why I feel so tired and meh about doing this. Oh, and we're sat on the floor, so clearly Storm has to be in the way. I feel like this is just tradition for our Runmas this year. I was supposed to film day 4 the weekend just gone. It's now Monday morning. I've just got back from the school run. If only I knew what weekend I was about to have last time I spoke to you. Let's get into it. Let's pull the goal out of the hat today, because I am a bit like worried what I'm gonna get. I don't want to get the long one. I say that every single time. I don't want to get 2 hours or 100 minutes. I don't want to get any of those. The chances are I won't, right? So let's see what I'll be running while I explain what kind of weekend I had. Okay. Oh, okay. Which one? They're all very squashed. Got some dog hair on me. Okay, it's out, so you're gonna see it first. Oh. 5 miles. We could do 5 miles. Yes, definitely. Okay, really happy with that one. Oh. Let's get changed and I will catch you up and we'll have a little bit of a motivational chat as well, because I've got a few things that I just want to get out there, you know? I'm an hour and a half in. Wait, no I'm not. Why did I say that? A mile and, bear with, a mile 1.37. I just filmed it. I don't know why. I don't look at the number while I'm filming, but never mind. 1.37, so nearly a mile and a half. That'll be why I said an hour and a half. I've been really struggling for this first bit because, well, it's the first bit, but it's also like really hilly. I hit the hills straight away, like from the door out, so I instantly get burnt out. Hills burn me out so fast. But I've come down here to chat with you guys because there is a load of tanks. Did you see in the bush? That wasn't a tank, that was a lorry truck thing, but there is also loads of tanks and Land Rovers and stuff like that, so it looks like they're going on the area, which is where I'm heading towards. And I'm now, can you see in the distance there, that's where I'm heading, and there's loads of black smoke, so I don't think I'm gonna be allowed to run down here. I had a comment recently that really made me laugh, and they said that all my videos is just me saying, am I allowed to be here? Which really made me laugh. Am I allowed to be here? Is this okay? I don't know. No one's told me I can't thus far, so that's why I keep coming back. I'm gonna make a educated guess and say it's okay to head this way. I mean, I don't know how educated you can class that guess as. Probably not very. We'll call it an uneducated guess. But I'm just going to kind of like walk towards there and just see what it's about, see what's going on, and then I can work out where I'm going to go from there. But I've got a good chunk of the run done already, which is amazing. The smoke isn't as bad now, but I mean, it definitely was there a minute ago, so we'll just see what's going on over there. Yeah, I was supposed to film this run on Friday, but because I'd run on the Monday, rest day Tuesday, ran on the Wednesday, rest day Thursday, I thought, I haven't done day on day off that frequent since I've come back from injury, so I thought I'd give it an extra day for the third one. So I told myself I'd film it on Saturday. I took the rest day on Friday. We went to the cinema in the evening, treated my daughter. We went to see Moana 2. We had a McDonald's. I haven't had a McDonald's in ages. I very much enjoyed that. I had some chocolate buttons watching the movie, and I was thinking, you know, it's not great, not the best thing to do the day before a run, potentially a 2-hour run. I'm really nervous about the 2-hour run, can you tell? But at the same time, sometimes when you have extra calories like that, it helps the next day. I found that anyway, for me personally. If I've got a few extra calories in the day before, then my energy levels seem to be noticeably better depending on what run I'm doing. I think if I do pull a long one out the hat, I'll take it easy. I've got all these extra calories to help me out. But come Friday night, my whole weekend turned to shambles. And that it was all Matt's fault. Anyway, it doesn't look like the smoke is actually there. It looks like it's further back. So I'm going to get running again, and I will finish that story off in a bit. And we are halfway. It's super windy, which means it's not as hot as it was. It's actually a little bit more chilly, so I'm glad I have my jacket on now. Right, so now we are halfway done. I'm just going to do a little bit of a walk break because I just non-stop tackling hills and it just drives me mad. Done. Let me just get through this. Oh, it wasn't too bad. It's not too bad. Right. I'll try and get through this and hopefully you'll be able to hear me. On Friday, Matt was having issues with his left eye. It was really sore. It was playing him up. It wasn't too bad. He was wearing his contact lenses. I've come in some trees to try and help with the breeze, but I don't think it's going to help. But anyway, yeah, his eye was playing up all day on the Friday, but he managed to watch the film okay. He didn't want to drive. I drove, but apart from that, he wasn't too bad. And then it came to Friday night when everything was all said and done, we were getting ready for bed. He took his contact lenses out and he was in agony, really, really severe pain. So we ended up calling 111. They told us to head to A&E. We didn't leave A&E till 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. I had no sleep all through the night, neither did Matt. Obviously. Matt had it worse though because he was in a lot of pain. Found out that he had an eye infection, needed to see an eye doctor. Then on the Saturday we had to go to an eye casualty at a different hospital. We sat there waiting for hours and hours and hours. We didn't get home on the Saturday until around 8 o'clock. Ended up having a second McDonald's on the Saturday because there was no way I was cooking when I got home after all of that. I was absolutely shattered. The drive from that hospital back home was over an hour and there was a McDonald's on the way back, so we stopped halfway through. I just felt sluggish, awful, so tired. I didn't get to run on the Friday because I chose to do it on the Saturday. Didn't get to run on the Saturday because absolutely not. And then on the Sunday, my in-laws were here all day. I was shattered as well. Every time someone spoke to me, I was yawning. I was so tired, but I pulled through. I've had a full night's sleep and I'm now filming the video today and getting out for a run. That is the rundown of my weekend and I'm knackered. But I am now out here. Look at that gorgeous view. Look at that. And I'm halfway through. I've got 2.5 miles left of day 4 of Runmas. Let's keep going. I'm going to try and find a route. I'm going to try and find somewhere to go. I have no idea where to go. Oh, by the way, that smoke, that was nowhere near where I thought it was. Like, comically far away. I'm tired. I'm not sure at what point to turn around because I'm not too sure how many miles home is. I'm at 2.73, so it's not been that long. My trainers are dirty now. You know, getting out and becoming the runner that I am now, becoming a runner, any runner that you are, is a phenomenal one. The biggest thing for me, the thing that really has changed my life the most, it's not the weight loss, it's not the better sleep, it's not the relationship with food, it's not the discipline that I've taught myself, it's the way I talk to myself, the way I think about myself, and the fact that not every thought you have is true. Your thoughts are your reality, and it's so true. What you're thinking in your head, the way you talk to yourself, transforms your reality of what's going on around you, what people think of you, what you can achieve and what you can't, what you're capable of. When I was 230 pounds, the way I spoke to myself, that little voice in my head, I came to realise that if that voice was a person, I would not be friends with her. I would absolutely hate her. There was someone in my life who spoke to me and spoke about me the way that I was talking about and to myself. I would avoid her like the plague. The voice that I have in my head now, beauty. She's brilliant. She's told me that I am capable. She doesn't tell me that I can be capable. She's even better than that. She's told me I already am. She's told me that just being 1% better than you was last time is enough. Not everything you do has to be groundbreaking. Not everything that you do has to be better than before. Just going out and getting out the door and running for 1 mile is better than not getting out of bed, being sad, thinking you're not capable, not believing in yourself, making your reality a depressing one. I think I'm going to turn around. There you go, you witnessed the turnaround. That's a bit of a metaphor as well for starting to run and how my mindset changed. I totally turned. I did a full 180 and I started thinking completely differently. And not only did it make me feel differently about myself, it made me feel differently about other people. Once I started feeling more confident and celebrating the tiniest of things, then it made me a lot more comfortable with my body and myself. I was excited for the future. I was excited for what was to come, because I didn't know what was to come. I didn't know what was going to come of it, and that's exciting. Even with my other arm, because my shoulder's tired and this feels odd. What are you doing over there? Sorry, I had to cut you off there because there was some vehicles going past. But back to business. You might not have ever been told all of these positive things before. You might never have been looked at by anyone, a teacher, a parent, a friend, a work colleague. For me, for example, I was never ever seen as the clever one, the funny one, the sporty one. Never seen as anything at all. I faded into the background. I was quiet and I was shy. And to be honest, that is where I thought I belonged. I was pigeonholed as this quiet, shy girl. I was always put with like the naughty kid would be sat next to me to stop them from being naughty, because I was quiet. I wouldn't engage in any of that. I was used as a tool to keep other people quiet. I was never brought out of my shell, encouraged to come out of my shell. I always felt like I wasn't good enough. I'm gonna walk this, hold on. I understand the irony that I just said that I always felt like I wasn't good enough and now I have to stop and walk. It's not because I'm not good enough. It's because that and that is very different, and I hate this particular incline. Just because your narrative forevermore has been reinforced that you're not the type of person who loses weight, you're not the type of person who goes to the gym, you're not the type of person who goes running. Just because that has been reinforced by other people doesn't make it true. I used to think the only time I got something right is when someone else told me I did. If I thought I got it right, I doubted it, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not clever enough. I'm not good at this. But that's not the case. I switched that mindset back in 2020 when I got on that treadmill and I started walking in the evenings, and I told myself that I can, and guess what? I did. I didn't give up. I didn't make excuses anymore. I just kept saying again and again and again that I am capable. Right, I can get to the top of this hill and carry on being capable. Actually, just quickly, please ignore my hair. I tried to keep it down, but just quickly, I've now forgot what I was going to say. Yes, no, wait, that was it. Once you come to truly believe in yourself, once you truly do become your biggest fan, there's nothing anyone else out there can say that would make you feel more capable than you can make yourself. When it is truly coming from you, then that's when it starts. That's when the game-changing moments start. That is when you truly become capable of things that you didn't think you possibly was, because all of those barriers that you set yourself up for, I believed that I couldn't run. I wasn't meant to be a runner. I'm not built for it. It's easier for everyone else. That no one else feels like I do when I'm out there running. I was in pain. I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was never going to breathe properly ever again. And I used to get out of breath like that so fast. My legs would be like jelly and they couldn't move. I couldn't lift them up. And it just hit me one day that all of these thoughts and ideas have been put in my head by me. I can take them away. And I just was settled on the fact that this is my starting point. I have numbers on a treadmill. I didn't even have a figure to look at on a treadmill, on a Garmin watch, on Strava app, whatever it is that you're tracking. If you have numbers to guide you, that's your starting point, and there's no judgment there at all. That's just where you start. Everyone has to start somewhere. I'm going to run because it's flat and I don't want to waste it. But because I was happy with where I was and I decided to silence the noise, all of those thoughts that I was having where I wasn't believing in myself, putting the barriers up, telling myself that I wasn't meant to be a runner, they came straight down as soon as I switched my thinking and started telling myself that I am capable. I just need to accept where I am and work hard and push through. Right, I've kind of gone on a tangent there, but I just wanted to get that out. I've probably got way more to say, but let's just try and get this run done. Those 5 miles ticked off for day 4 of Runmas. We're 4 miles in and I'm way over a mile home, so I'm going to have a nice cool down walk. I wish I'd turned around sooner. I'm not paying attention. I haven't learned the area and there's too many hills. Right, that's my official complaint put in. I'll see you at 5 miles. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm really hot as well. Oh gosh. Well, that's 5 miles done for, I think it's day 4 of Runmas. I'm pretty sure it is. If I've got it wrong this whole time, then give this video a thumbs up because I deserve it. No, but seriously, I am tired as anything. Just in case you're wondering, I don't leave the Christmas tree lights on when I go out. I put them back on for this clip because, you know, helps it flow from start to finish. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm so tired. That run was actually quite nice. It was really good actually. I definitely needed it after the weekend I've had. It just feels really good to get out there, move your body and just speak positivity. I was dreading a long one today. I think 5 miles is probably my limit. It's probably the maximum I would have got out of today. Which, honestly, if you'd have told me that 45 years ago, that my bare minimum on a day that I was absolutely shattered would be 5 miles on the hills, on a training area,
I would have absolutely laughed my head off. I really hope you've been enjoying the series so far. If you do want to give me a Christmas treat, please do give this video a thumbs up. It does help. And if you've made it this far and you haven't already, practically already a virtual running buddy, so hit the subscribe button down below. I'm going to do the stretches of all stretches. I'm going to have the bath of all baths, and I'm going to have some soup for lunch and and then it's back to business. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys for day 5, if I've got this right, of Runmas. Bye guys.